Assalamu alaikum, grade 2, and a very good morning to all of you. How are you all doing? Great. That's very good. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And this is your numeracy class, your last working class of week number 5. Because in tomorrow's class, you will be having a small weekly assessment in which you will be assessed for whatever we have covered in this week, right? So basically in this week we have done a lot of practice exercises. We have covered a lot of topics through these small exercises. Let's quickly revise what we have already covered. We talked about, basically we started with placing values, right? And then we practiced writing number names. We practiced writing numbers in the form of digits and in the form of words as well. Then we also talked about how we can write the expanded form of a number, how we can turn it to a contracted form. Then we also practice writing missing numbers, right? We also practice how we can identify the biggest number and the smallest number, and I told you the techniques about it. So we have done all of these things, right? Now in today's class you will be practicing the concept which is ascending and descending order. I remember in the very first week of our classes, I told you that in this first week we will be practicing the topics that you have already learned in previous grades, right? So you must be familiar with these terms. What does ascending and descending mean? So let's revise this concept first with the help of these stairs. So first you just look at the board. So now let's see, these are two similar things, right? These are two lines which start from one point and end at one point. If you look at them, these are both 6 in number. Now there are two ways. Let's say we write numbers for that. This is 10, this is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And again 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Now, if we move in this order, when we will start from the smallest number or the lowest number and move toward the highest number, this order is known as ascending order. And if we start from the highest number, which is 60, and move toward the lowest or the smallest number, this is called as descending order. Okay, now if you get confused between these both orders and sometimes you don't know, you don't remember what was ascending mean, what was descending mean, so a very simple and basic tip to remember this is, because a comes first, a is the small or the first alphabet, right? It comes first, it's a small alphabet, and d is the bigger alphabet as compared to a comes first, so this means small. So when you will see this, this means that you will start from the smallest number. And because D is capital or bigger than A, so whenever D comes, this means that you will start from the bigger or the highest number. Got it? A comes first, a is small. So ascending means start from the smallest number and move toward the highest. Now d is highest as compared to a, so in descending order you will start from the highest number and then you will move toward the smallest or the lowest number. So this is the simplest technique, a simplest step through which you can memorize that what does ascending and descending means. Okay, now open your book page number 24. This is your book page number 24 that we will be doing in today's practice as well. We will be practicing the three exercises. In the first exercise it says that write whether numbers are written in ascending or descending order. Now the numbers are already written for you. You are just supposed to mention whichever the order it is. Okay, the first one is already done for you. Now look at the second one. Now another technique, if you want to look at, as we discussed in yesterday's class as well, I told you that if you are supposed to identify which is the highest or slowest number, there was this technique that I shared with you. Do you remember that? What was that technique? The first thing was that you are supposed to look at the first numbers of the first digit of every number. Let's say you are given with four numbers, so look at the first digit of every number. if these first digits are not same, then you can easily mark them as this is the highest, and then, right? If all of the first are same, then you will look for the second digits. If the second are same, then you will look for the third digits, and in this way you will recognize which is the highest number and then which is the lowest. So same technique would be applied in this as well. First, look at the first digits of the number. You can see that in the first one, which is already solved for you, all of the first digits were same, so we will be looking for the second. The second were also same, so now we will be looking for the third. Now in this way, this third one is 9. 9 is biggest, then 6, then 5, and then 4. So this is ascending order. They started from the smallest number and then moved toward the highest one, right? Now look at the second one. The first one is 765, then 756. Okay, now first look at all the are the first digits of these numbers same or different? Same. Good. Now look at the second digits. Are they same or different? They are different. So look for the 6 is biggest, then 5, then 3, then 3. So this means this is the descending order. Excellent. Write it down. Now look at the next one. Are the first digits same or different? They are different, right? The first one is, two of them are same and then are different. Now look for the second one. 8, then 7, then 695, then 554. So this means this is ascending order or descending? Again descending. Excellent. Now solve the next two by yourself and then we will be doing the next exercise. Okay, hurry up, do it. Okay, all of you are done. Now look at the exercise number 15. The statement of the question says write the following in ascending order. Now you will be doing the opposite of this in over here. Okay, there you were given the numbers and you were just supposed to write or the mention with whatever the order was. Now in this way, the numbers are mentioned to you and you are supposed to write them in the following order. The first one is write them in ascending order. So remember what was ascending order, that we will be starting from the smallest number and then we will be moving toward the highest one, right? So identify the smallest number. You would be following the same technique, that first I look for the first digits of the number. If they are similar, look for the second one. If they are similar, look for the third one. Now I'll be solving 2 for you and then you will solve the rest of 3 by yourself. Okay, look at the first one. In the first one, 3 of the first digits are same and the fourth one is different. So this means that ascending smallest. So the first one is 454. Excellent. Then 456. Excellent. Then 465. And the last one is 654. Very well done. And how did you recognize that? By observing the second digits, right? Okay. Excellent. Now look at the second number. In this one, the first digits are different, right? So you will look for the first one. The first one is 567, then 575, then 765, and the last one is 866. So this is again ascending order. Got it? Okay. Now solve the last 3 by yourself. All of you are done? Excellent. Now look at the last one, which is write the following in descending order. Now you are supposed to write this in descending order. Okay. Now you will be in descending order. What we do, we start from the highest number and then move toward the lowest one. Okay, before doing this, let's watch an interesting video related to ascending and descending order. This will reinforce the concept and then we will do the last exercise. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you. Do let me know if it is visible to you or not. Okay,
in descending order. I'm climbing the stairs. The numbers are going up. That is ascending order. Now let's see. 1 goes up to 2, to 3, to 4, and to 5. The numbers are increasing. Now let's see what is ascending order. Wow, it's difficult to climb the stairs down. The numbers are going down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5. And I climbed the boxes down. Now Sarah is going down. 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was ascending order and descending order.
Okay, class, the same is shown in the video as well, that when the arrows go up, this was ascending order, and when it goes down, it is descending order. Now you are about to solve the descending order question. So the numbers are given to you. You would be doing the same practice, that first look at the first digit of the numbers, then second, and then third. Okay, I'll be solving you the first for you, and then you will be doing the rest of you by yourself. Look at the very first question. The numbers are 124, 242, 432, and 423. Now from this I get an idea that the first digits of first two numbers are in the way that I can write them, right? That they can be used separately. Now look only for the two digits which are having the same first digits. Which one is greatest in that? 432. So first 432, then 423, then 242, and then 124. Excellent. Write them down. Now look at the second one. The first is 764, then 574, then 475, and then 354. Excellent. Now solve the last three by yourself. Hurry up. Let me know if you need any kind of help, okay? Hurry up. So all of you are done. Okay, good. That was all for today. So we have done a lot of topics, a lot of exercises in this week. What is your home assignment? You are supposed to revise all of this at your home, because tomorrow we will be having a small weekly assessment. So revise whatever we have done carefully. Do practice all of these questions at your home. And if you have any question, you can ask me in tomorrow's class as well before the assessment. And that was all for today. See you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.